look what happened last night. The college football playoff consortium got together. I think they get together, and Bruce Feldman's going to join us in the middle of this hour, middle of the show, middle of hour number 2. I think they get together in a hotel somewhere, right?
Nobody knows.
To use the midnight run phrase, they sit there, they're inside, they got coffee breath, they got BO, they just sit around, and they make a decision as to who should play in the college football playoff. Eventually, they will make the final decision. Last night, they made their first. A lot of teams have 4 games left to go, some with 3. And they made their decision who they, if the playoffs started today, they say these 4 teams would be playing for it. And if there was a feather, if you had a feather, if it was one of those Forrest Gump floating feathers around the state of Alabama, you could knock me over with it. Because, wait a minute, I'm putting on my glasses, this is not props. This is not props.
No, you need them.
I need them.
Yeah, you need them.
I sometimes take them on and off, but I don't know I'm doing it, okay? I'm just letting you know.
It's like second nature now.
It is second nature, okay? I'm putting them on because I want to see. I have the piece of paper right here in front of me. I know so many people hold up paper on television saying, I have it right here. I hold it all the time. I'm just holding this for literally like the 3rd time. But I saw it last night, and I'm seeing it here, and you could knock me over with a feather. There are two Big Ten teams. What? All right, there's 2 SEC teams, too. Because what is it again?
It just means more.
Yes, of course it does.
Yeah, it just means more.
Yeah. It totally does. And Clemson on the outside looking in.
Yeah, okay.
Clemson. Did they win last year, Clemson?
The whole kit and caboodle.
Whole thing. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna keep the defending national champions out. Again, this is just for 2 reasons. One, to have conversations like this on shows like this occur. 2, just gets the appetite.
Gets the juices
Gets
going.
a little flowing.
Yeah.
A little flowing.
Yeah. I mean, look, Penn State and Ohio State play each other in 2 weeks.
They play each other on the 23rd of November.
Yes. So.
And LSU and Alabama, currently 2 and 3, play each other this very Saturday.
It's going to work itself out.
We'll see some movement.
Work itself.
But you know what I take Clemson sitting at 5 to mean? The College Football Playoff Committee not impressed with their win over Wofford. That's what I'm picking up. I'm getting that sense. Or maybe they're just telling Dabo, hey, we don't appreciate the scheduling of Wofford right in the middle of the season. And I'm sure Dabo will say, well, how does that Western Carolina game before the Iron Bowl on Alabama's schedule taste for the number 3 overall ranked team?
Yeah, right.
And also the 5th ranking for Clemson. The committee does not feel the football and the Athletic Coast, the Atlantic Coast Conference,
ACC, not
up to snuff.
Not really.
So Clemson is just going to sit back and watch everybody else beat each other up and eventually get in their spot while they beat up on the following at NC State, home for Wake, at South Carolina to finish things up, the interstate battle, and then take your choice in the ACC championship game. Virginia, Pitt, North Carolina, Miami might bring the turnover chain if they still have it. All of them, they're all unranked. So that it's not like the schedule is going to improve. They'll just beat everybody up, wait for everybody to beat each other up, and take one of the 4 spots. And then we'll see what happens. Because Clemson
plays Wake Forest next week.
Let me ask you this question.
They play Wake next week.
Oh, they play Wake next week.
Yeah.
I thought they played NC State. I thought I wrote this stuff down.
NC State this week, Wake next week.
This week, Wake. I gotcha. Wake's the only ranked team in the ACC. Okay, so here's the deal. So they're just going to have to sit back and the schedule's not going to improve.
No.
They'll wait for somebody to slip up. Let me ask you this question. If Clemson slips up in any of these games, do they miss it? Does a one loss? They're out. That's what this tells you.
And they don't have the strength of schedule this year, so they have to go undefeated. Even if they are the defending champs,
Clemson.
Even if they've been to it, seems like the last 4 years.
They've got Trevor Lawrence. They've got people that the country understands and knows who they are to tune in which a lot of this stuff also plays into this. How dumb is a 14 playoff? How stupid, dumb, idiotic is a 14 playoff? Because we're still talking about who makes it if we go top 8 right here. If you put 8 in, how many? I will pound this table till this table is broken and it's tough to break it. I just hurt my wrist. Ohio State, LSU, Alabama, Penn State, Clemson, Georgia, Oregon, Utah, even if they start beating each other up with one loss, they still deserve to have a shot to go for it all. Come on. These kids have been playing their hearts out for the first 2 months. Talk about soft schedule, hard schedule, whatever schedule you want. Going undefeated has happened only once in the NFL for a reason. Well, twice if you want to talk just regular season. But the whole route. It's only happened twice in the NFL where you go in the regular season undefeated and get a chance to win it all. How stupid is this? You got to be perfect. You got to be perfect. You can't slip up once, Clemson, because your schedule's soft, and there's no way to really compare your schedule to everyone else's because it's not uniform. Until these schedules are not uniform, give me 8. Give me 8. And at this point, you give me 8. We do have Big 12, Pac-12, Big 10, SEC, ACC, all repped. They're all repped. They're all in there. And then we get some other people coming in here. Now, today, we'd come on the air arguing about what does Oklahoma need to do to make it in. Because they have slipped up once. Slipping up twice? I understand. Florida, Auburn, Wisconsin, my alma mater, already slipped up twice. But these teams can go on a run in November and December, just what the Nationals just did in baseball. Sometimes you do slip up first half of the campaign. Second half, you put it together, and all of a sudden you're on a magic carpet ride. Your pumpkin turns into a carriage, whatever you want to talk about for an analogy. 8. Baylor's got a shot. Minnesota's got a shot. Iowa, Kansas State. Stone Street's got a shot. Wisconsin's got a shot. Right now, all those teams, no shot. For top 4, what are we wasting our time with on this? Which is tough to say because I just spent the first 12 minutes of the show talking about it. Because it's passionate. I'm passionate about it, and so fans are too. Everybody loves their alma mater, and everyone loves watching this stuff. And these kids, no margin for error. Hey, LSU and Alabama, they could play their hearts out. Country's going to watch it. I'll watch it. We're all watching it. President's going to be there, apparently. The whole business, news, sports, the whole world's going to be focusing on Tuscaloosa. And we're all going to be talking about it. Loser? You might be out. What?
Win the game.
What? I know win the game, but it's so stupid. It's stupid. Win the game, it's important, but it's also important for rankings, where you might be ranked in a 1 through 8 situation. Certainly if in my 1 through 8 situation, we've got road games and home games to start off the first round. Top 4 actually get to play in front of their home folks. That's why it would mean more, to use the phrase, and on top of it, the loser this week is in danger of one more slip up and they're out.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.